All right, welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans, right here on the YouTube and the Twitch, and wherever you folks get your podcast audio worldwide, baby. The whole crew's here tonight, and it's just fitting because we got lots to talk about. It's great to have everyone's opinion leading into what's in 3 days, folks? Slammiversary. To my left, your right, Alisha's back. Great to see you. How you doing?
Existential crisis aside, pretty good.
There we go. We just take it a day at a time, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And down south here, we got Mr. Front Row Bill, Mr. Money.
How's it going? J-Bone, Alisha, the TNI fam. I got one question for you. Are you ready to get ready to fly?
I don't know. I'll have to see.
I've been ready for a decade.
I tell you
I'm
what.
afraid of heights. I don't know.
It's as soon as they drop this picture on us, Bill, that's a beautiful thing right there. They cracked open the old case. Is that the same case that Kaz dug out of the swamp 2 years ago?
The TNA, we'll call it the treasure chest.
There you go.
TNA goodness.
The TNA chest, yes. And they had lights a flashing. They had little things blipping on the screen. Looked like someone familiar from the yesteryears of this lovely brand.
Little Pele?
Little Pele.
Little flying forearm?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Before it was phenomenal?
Right? Yeah, look at this. Hey, he's ready to fly.
That's right.
Aaron Jack says it's going to be a phenomenal Sunday. That's right. Damn Skippy. Mr. Rodriguez here. This has been a phenomenal year for TNA. We'll feel proud to be TNA fans. I think a lot of old TNA fans are going to come out of the woodwork too for this one.
Come on back. There's plenty of room. Either if you can get there live, I think they're going to start opening even more tickets. I know they opened some more areas today because as we were talking before we went live, floor seats are sold out. However, they're opening plenty of seats in the lower bowls still. And I have a feeling after this announcement, you're going to see some even more get opened up. So you got to be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me. Yes, in the classic words of the late, great Don West. Absolutely, Mr. Rosario. Man, it's a great feeling. This card is stacked. Nothing but positive news lately. In fact, speaking of news, we're gonna dive right into it. We're not gonna wait too long here, but just a little bit of housekeeping. Seeing as the channel is we're still waiting on that monetization. The memberships are still open. If you do want to help the channel, because you can't do super chats either right now. If you do want to help the channel and jump in the membership for few months or whatever, everyone's got different budgets. There's 3 different tiers just to help the brand grow, help to keep it afloat. And that's on the front page, or you can see the button, I believe, down below the video. Here is another spot.
Some say you could join the first class tier.
Oh, there you go. That's always a great tier. Yes.
Or the 2 sweet tier.
The 2 sweet tier. You know what? It's been a while. I forget what the hell I called it, but nonetheless, there's 3 tiers, 3 prices. Go check them out. Great way to help support the
Which one's J tier?
Yeah, the J-Bone tier. Yeah.
Which one's J?
Which one's J? But before we dive into news, you folks know what to do. Make sure you're smashing that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. I got a feeling we're going to do some pretty decent numbers tonight with the breaking news that we got coming in tonight. We'll talk more about it later too. But we'll let's dive into this news. We got few new sponsors that have come to the light of day over the course of the last, I'd say, week or so. They've been popping up on the news page here. I just want to make sure I'm catching them all. Now, you mentioned one. You said one is what? Zonify?
Well, yeah, who did the battle brawl, the border brawl at Niagara Falls as a special.
Okay. Okay.
But now they're officially a streaming partner with like airing content and things like that.
Okay.
Feels similar to maybe the Pluto deal, but
Okay.
definitely more with Zonify.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. See what's all on there. There's also it says cheers to TNA Wrestling and Markovic Estates delivering a Slammiversary Sangria. Sangria. Wow. Sangria. There we go. I can speak. On July 20th at UBS Arena in New York. So there's going to be a special drink for sale at the event. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yes. There's also, I'm scrolling up the news page here, there's also a new partnership with A Game Beverages Incorporated, the ultimate hydration drink. I hear it puts Prime to shame.
Got that right.
It's the official hydration partner of TNA Wrestling in accordance with the terms of a signed customer sponsor agreement between Anthem Wrestling Exhibitions LLC and A Game Beverages. Now, who did
Gotta stay hydrated?
You got to, and I'm sure the roster this weekend is going to be big on staying hydrated. It's summertime. Got to keep cool. Got to keep hydrated. Now, you were saying before we went live, who is the gentleman that owns that?
Well, Johnny Damon, the former baseball player,
Okay,
of the Yankees, Red Sox, Royals. He leads the company, so that's kind of like behind him. So definitely,
gotcha.
yes, it's, the chat's all there. A lot of Johnny Damon, or as I like to call him, Johnny Damone.
Nice.
He's
okay.
So always good to see. So you got a little New York connection there too for the locals. But no, that's good brand recognition. Obviously that's been another big part of what the Anthem and TNA has been looking to do, along with we keep talking about the TV or streaming deal.
Okay.
It's getting these different partnerships, and they're all hitting now. Slammiversary, a big time, so glad to see it.
Yeah. So, Bill, I know you're going to be there, and I know it's not that far away from where you guys live in a sense of being up in that part of the country. Alisha, are you going?
No. I don't enjoy shows in New York City.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
It's an acquired
I would love
taste.
to. Don't get me wrong. I love an Impact show, but I can't do the New York City shows.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's getting around New York City is not easy.
Well, it's not that. It's just I was there once already back in December for a Rangers game. I think that was my quota for the year.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'll catch them at the next whatever show that's not New York City.
There you go. Somewhere in your neck of the woods. There you go. Okay. I had to ask because I know you guys are.
Of course. I know Bill will be there.
Yeah.
Bill's probably excited for the short trip.
Oh, yeah. I love a short trip.
Yes.
I don't get many, so I'm a fan of a short trip.
This is true. But now it's Slammiversary is one and done, right? And then
one and done.
They're going to be live.
Well, technically, they're having the softball game on Saturday, and then Slammiversary on Sunday. So you can make a weekend out of it if you're a TV fan.
hot
Right.
weekend for softball.
And honestly, it all goes to a good cause. It goes to charity, local
course.
charity. And it's just another great example of how TNA works with the local communities,
Mhm.
Great to see. You can't beat that. So, all right. I think that's it for the sponsors. I thought I saw another one, but I'm not seeing it.
They were the big three that have recently been announced.
Okay.
But I'm sure more and more will be popping out.
I'm sure. So,
And we can get in, but we do know we got some other names. We got an official name drop and some teases from a promo during the show.
yeah. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will mention the new match that we got tonight for the card, and it's hang on. Let me go to the card page because I'm sure they've got it updated. I'm sure. Oh, so they're going to have a busted open panel on the countdown to Slammiversary, including Gia Miller.
They've been doing this for the big four.
Yeah, and it's great to see. I like that. Tommy Dreamer and Dave LaGreca. Dave LaGreca, he's been pretty hot under the collar lately, so it's going to be very interesting to see what he has to say. Mainly hot under the collar about Goldberg lately, but we won't really get into that tonight. This last weekend was wild. Let me say this one thing before we continue. I gotta say that's going to be one of the nice things about this weekend is Slammiversaries by itself. As fun as this last weekend was, there was so much wrestling across several different brands between NXT, Saturday night's main event, AEW had All In down in Texas, and it was just nuts. Like there was no chance of like you were gonna like miss something and have to go back and watch something later if you wanted to. Slammiversary all by itself on Sunday, no excuses. Go watch a hell of a show, nothing interfering with it. It's just gonna be a great time. So that is one huge positive thing about this weekend. Countdown to Slammiversary. We got the Inspiration and the Elegance brand going head to head for the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championships. Another new one here, and that's the only one they listed on the countdown as far as matches. I got a feeling they're going to have something else.
Yeah, like Macklin kind of teases in a promo on the show, almost like an open challenge, possibly.
Yeah. So we're going to see something there. Now, we also got the system with Matt Cardona is going to be going up against NXT's Dark State. They were all over the show tonight. And on this last few episodes of NXT. So I will say they've done a really nice job on NXT of helping promote this main event in this show as well. What's that?
I'll take your word.
Yeah, we're gonna get you to watch one of these days. No, I'm just
I did my time. I'm good.
I hear you. All right, we also got Tessa Blanchard facing off against Indy Hartwell. We'll get into those promos later. Cedric Alexander facing off against Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali, of course, with Order 4 in his corner. They seem to be a united front. We'll see. Leon Slater going up against Moose. Moose, of course, has the TNA X Division Championship. Biggest match in Leon Slater's career. Masha Slamovich defending her TNA Knockouts World Championship versus NXT's JC Jane with the NXT Women's Championship both have loaded corners. Masha's got Lei Ying Lee with Zaya Brookside, and Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix round out the corner for JC Jane for Fatal Influence. Title versus title, guys. Someone's walking out with 2 belts. So we're either going to have a 2 belts Masha or a 2 belts JC Jane. Someone's going to make
better have it 2 belts.
Yeah, it's someone's making history.
No shenanigans.
Never.
Because we know we're going to get some shenanigans for some matches. So, but sure. not for the title matches.
We're absolutely not going to get any shenanigans in this next one. We got a ladder match for the TNA World Tag Team Championships. We got the Rascals against the Hardys against First Class. Your boys, the First Class.
Money.
Versus the defending Nemeth brothers. Apparently the greatest brother tag team of all time, according to them. And then, of course, the main event, we've got Joe Hendry and Mike Santana trying to get that TNA championship home and get it away from NXT's Trick Williams. Loaded show, guys. Very exciting. And like I said, we're gonna have what looks like an open challenge from Steve Macklin. Might be on the pre-show. We'll have to wait and see. But someone's gonna cross the line. Someone from somewhere. And then also, you know what? I'll just bring it up here. We'll touch on it later, but we'll bring it up here. Enzo cut another promo tonight, guys.
I missed it. I saw the one last week.
Okay, well, this was pretty much the same. The only major difference in this one he said he's not coming alone. And he dropped a pretty big name that he said he's bringing with. The one I didn't catch, Zilla Fatu. One of the biggest names.
Champ. The fourth row champ.
He's the 4th row champ. He's also one of the biggest names on the indie scene right now. And he's also got that future WWE champion, future WWE contract rolled up in his back of his pocket, just waiting to get signed. I forget what they called that crew, but it's one of the indie crews that's, you know, that they're not signed, but you know, WWE's officially keeping an eye on them, you know, for the future.
The WWE ID.
That's it. The ID crew. That's it. And then he mentioned Bishop. Now, is that
Bishop? Well, Josh Bishop, who we saw on TNA briefly, and I'll never understand why he vanished so quickly. I've always been a big Josh Bishop fan. And he's been doing those shows that Enzo and Zilla Fatu have been doing. So I think it's Josh Bishop.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the one that looks like Brock Lesnar?
Yes, or like Sid Vicious.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, I knew he looked like one of those guys.
But I know a lot of people are thinking, because he said Bishop, it's the new Bishop Dyer, who is Baron Corbin.
Oh.
Which is possible, but I think it's Josh Bishop.
Well, I don't think it's going to be the former Baron Corbin, because he, as of this last week or something I saw on YouTube, he and I can't think of the guy's name. He's one half of the MLW Tag Team Champions. So I don't think it's going to be him.
He is. Not to say that MLW keeps you locked in officially, but yeah, that's a pretty high profile thing. So I think it is not that Bishop. And honestly, more of my preferred Bishop is Josh Bishop. So take it from moi that that's the Bishop you want, the Bishop you need. Now, I re-listened to this promo a few times, J-Bone.
Okay.
Because it's Enzo. and everybody knows you got to listen to him more than once. And he said after he named those names, I swore I heard "and some good brothers."
Oh boy.
Oh.
So we'll see. Now, maybe he was just referring to that group as Good Brothers, because brother in the wrestling business. But
brother.
But that you said Good Brothers together, I'm not gonna not think that's maybe a hint of something.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. Because I'll tell you what, if they were to return, how stacked would that tag division be?
It's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against it. Of course, I could say.
I love that I'm
getting the
getting the chat all riled up right now.
Oh my God!
Brothers.
Yeah, you really did. Yeah,
who at one point were the most viral social media moment in company history. Yes. However, now, but hey, I am the same person that was very early on the Tessa return wagon. I said AJ Styles would return years ago, and I was mocked openly by this crew.
Now they got to
that he would never return because he's WWE for life. Mm-hmm. So just keep that in mind.
I mean, technically, he is WWE for life.
He is, but he's still going to show up in TNA.
Boom!
I take my victories when I can.
Well, he's got to wait.
You're a fortune teller, bud.
He's got to wait for Dirty Dom to get cleared. So, what are you going to do in the meantime? Why not show up at one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year?
You never know. It's a new world right now. This TNA, this new version of TNA.
We're in unprecedented times.
We are. It's and depending, I think on short term, either per show or 6-month type windows, I think anything's up for grabs. If you're bringing people in for programs, so I think that's fine.
Sure.
Like Critical Sting, we live in a world where both Tessa and AJ are going to be in TNA.
That's wild.
I love it.
And AJ is this partnership so far has been exclusive to the NXT brand. AJ is the first one that's going to float over from the main roster.
Correct. So does that now open that door?
Yeah. Who knows?
Well, wait and see, huh?
It makes the prospects for Bound for Glory down the road a few months from now even more interesting.
Now, speaking of that, J-Bone, there was some more news that came out. Nothing I'd say official, like brother. But Carlos Silva, our president, came out and was saying that maybe more of a priority on the TNA Hall of Fame, which we obviously with all the changes, that's not changing, but expect Bound for Glory, the Hall of Fame, to come and play. Also with AJ Styles, that could be some timing there. But keep that in mind. And I know another piece of news I just saw someone bring up in the chat that I did hear. They were already working here, but our good friend Bell's Boy, former TNA and WWE and ECW wrestler Jazz, has officially signed with TNA to be both an agent and producer. I'm not sure if that now ends her role with NWA, but that they've locked in. Obviously, Jazz is a legend and someone that's been contributing to this business. So always great to have, especially with not having a Gail Kim presence in the locker room. Having someone like Jazz is great to see.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, I read that somewhere too. That's great to see. All right. Well, let's dive into tonight's.
Who would have thought we would have got through news in 25 minutes? AJ Styles.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It is. It is.
Jiminy Christmas.
I'm hearing the angels' bells ringing right now because it's Christmas.
Do you think they'll bring back his shirt?
Oh, if only.
Well,
Where's the sound effect when you need it?
I tell you what, guys. I got a special request in the chat during the live reaction, and someone came up with a pretty cool slogan, and we might launch a T-shirt for Slammiversary Sunday, guys.
Oh yeah.
The T-shirt's gonna say "Dark State sucks eggs."
The old sucks eggs. Can't go wrong with sucks eggs. It's classic.
Oh, that is retro.
Yeah,
That is retro.
that's
The
about as
kindest way I could put it is retro.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
It goes back so far. That's a courtesy of Terrence Sullivan, by the way. He said that in the chat, and I lost it. It goes back so far. I know it's based on Dusty, as in Dusty Rhodes sucks eggs.
Correct.
But I couldn't remember who penned it at first. And then he reminded me that's Terry Funk, right?
Terry Funk.
Yeah.
And that's why later, during the feud with Moose, Tommy Dreamer brought it back and did Moose sucks eggs.
There you go. So there you go. That's gonna.
Oh wait, speaking of saw a lot of what's going on here. Yeah, we got the legend in the chat, Kevin Martin. So how about that ending? Oh, we love a good end bumper, Kevin Martin.
He popped in the chat for the live reaction. So I had a feeling we were gonna get something, but I didn't want to get my hopes up. But yeah, that was awesome.
And this is a dual role, Kevin, because obviously he has his duties with TNA.
Yeah.
But he's also the ring announcer at the Invading Enzo Real One promotion.
Oh.
So that whole crew he's bringing in. What side are you on, Kevin Martin?
Oh, very interesting. Very interesting.
We know he's on Team TNA.
He better be.
No, and the TNA All-Star Ingrid in the chat. Love to see it.
Yeah.
What is up, Ingrid?
What a night.
And you know what? Shout out to Ingrid, because I saw some fans recently posting footage. She was actually back in the ring wrestling. I think it was this past weekend, if I'm wrong. Because I did see it advertised. It was out in Michigan, but I couldn't make it work. I actually thought about it when I heard the show announced. I was like, oh, man, I got to make that.
Nice.
Good to see you guys.
Had a lot of our favorites.
Ingrid, it warms the heart to see you here. Thank you so much for jumping in here. It's great to see you. Hope you're well, and congratulations on winning one of the hats at one of the last tapings. We know we know that you're one of the hardest working crew members on that roster. So congrats. Yeah.
Place would fall apart without her.
That's right. It would cease to exist.
Half the battle, keeping everybody in line.
That's right.
TV.
You better listen to Ingrid. So, yeah, much love, Ingrid. Great to see you. All right, let's dive into this. We got it's someone else that jumps in the chat once in a while. We're gonna have to wait and see. We might have a triple threat here coming up soon. I got a feeling. We got Moose in the ring, facing up, getting a little warm ski here for his.
I say good brothers, and then you go ski on everything.
Yeah, it's
what have I caused, Jay?
I'm such a mark, right? He's got a match here up against Sami Callihan. You can't sleep on Callihan, I tell you, but he unfortunately made she said she was bullied into it. Oh, jeez. That's right. Not all heroes wear capes in TNA. That's right. All right. So, he unfortunately makes short work of Sami here in this match.
Yeah, it's sad to say, like with a Moose and Sami match, the match that wasn't really what was like the big story here. It was after the match.
Oh man, it was harsh. It
went there. It went there.
Like Degrassi.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Hey, he's basically.
I can't believe how much he went, man. It was like next level.
What did he call him? He called him a fat turd or something like that, and told him to get out of the ring. I was like, my God! It just the look on Callihan's face. I'm like, I almost wanted to shed a tear. I'm like, this poor
I
guy.
get no respect.
Not our
Man.
Sami.
Moose was pulling a Mustafa Ali.
I see what you did there.
For a second, I had to pause and be like, I don't know about cheering this Moose fella. But then I went, it's Moose.
Oh, it's Moose.
Just Moose.
Bill, sometimes I wonder. No, I'm just kidding. I know you're biased. I know. So he kicks Sami out of the ring, and then down to the ring comes the System, because they're gonna have a match with the Order 4. And
Best faction in TNA.
yeah, right. Which one are you talking about there?
Well, that was what was set up. Who is the best faction?
Oh, as far as who is, yeah.
But come on, people.
Who's the
Order 4. The Order 4 just started existing. It's Ali's group, and they've been at each other's throats this whole time.
Well,
they get on the same page for 5 minutes, and they think they're the best.
Yeah, and I don't know how they dodged this bullet, literally, but they dodged the attack from the Dark State. NXT's Dark State has been.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
For a second, she's like, "Is that the state that was on MTV?"
Okay, yeah. All right, sorry, guys. I'm not the cool fan.
It's okay. It's
I
all
only
right.
know one of the brands.
We'll bring you up to speed. It's all good. It's all good.
Alisha, it's not easy these days.
Yeah, right.
I don't got time, bro.
There's
I'm only one female.
You've got a lot on your plate, and there's a lot to keep track of. So no, it's all good. So
we do miss the Turtles.
You're right.
Their night lights went off, but they are technically behind me.
Oh, they're still in the shot. There we go.
Okay.
This isn't my permanent spot, but I know J-Bone doesn't like plain white walls, and I haven't quite gotten my posters up in my office yet, so I had to.
Oh, he doesn't like plain white walls.
He doesn't like empty space, and so I gave him somewhat empty
now
space.
I just went to do plain white
There's
walls.
a cat tower right here, so it's something.
No, and look, I know you've been busy moving and you've been through a lot, so I'm not going to be that person to be like, that's not going to work.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll bring you back next week. You need to
grief and all.
You need to get your stuff together. No, I'm just kidding.
It wouldn't hurt.
I am not like that. No, it's you do
need to hurry up, get your shit together, Alisha.
We're just happy you're back. We're just happy you're here. Absolutely. So now this is a question I want to ask you guys. How in the hell did Moose dodge the bullet on this one?
He had places to be. About we were not getting involved with the Dark State beatdown.
Why? These are your boys.
Yeah.
If you've noticed, J-Bone,
but
they are in the same group, right? But they've been separating a little bit more lately, if you've noticed.
Oh, just a little, yeah.
It's he's not always there these days. But remember, he's got bigger fish to fry right now. He's got Leon Slater in an X Division title match at Slammiversary.
This is true. But how has he, remained champion this whole time?
Well, a lot of it's due to Moose being Moose.
Yeah.
The wrestling god, J-Bone. But Lish, as she is the best valet in the business, does help. But I'm worried that Lish might not be out there, and that could hurt Moose in the long term as he goes for that all-time record holder. But I think this is the real question, J-Bone, because this is what I was thinking after this whole scenario. As Rob's asking here, who to cheer for now with the system in Dark State? Who's the heels? If you're talking a system face turn, you gotta separate Moose out of this.
Yeah.
That's true.
And is that where they're going? And that's why Moose is being maybe a little pushed to the side. For Moose can be the heel still, while the system becomes faces.
He's not ready to be a good Moose yet. Sorry.
And you also got to consider people are fast to remember the partnership between Brian Myers and Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona is also helping lead the front against the Dark State as well.
Good guy, Matt Cardona.
Good guy, Matt Cardona. People are going to obviously cheer him, and he's from that neck of the woods too. He's Long Island IZ, or whatever they call themselves. I think I screwed that up. Woo, woo, woo. The indie god or whatever. So
indie god, deathmatch king.
Yeah,
but I think that Shotzi is taking all those titles from him on the indies. So
could be
he's got a bone to pick with her.
I've noticed there's a lot of new vlogs floating around YouTube. She's got one of them. Shotzi's got one. Tessa's got one, and Indy Hartwell's got one.
There you go. Yeah. I recommend obviously the Tessa and Indy ones. I've been keeping up with both of those. They keep them to a nice, manageable amount of time. Like you can get quick shots in, and like I said, the one. They both give like kind of that behind the scenes backstage access. But like I said, like the one that Tessa did, like at the one of the TNA loops that kind of highlighted a lot of the people just doing all the not like the Ingrid type work that's being done backstage that people don't really get to see on TV.
Right.
It just is TV magic.
Yeah. So here's just a quick thought I'm throwing out here. I noticed that Shotzi attacked Indy Hartwell at one of her shows.
Yeah, it's always tough to go with like a lot of the indie storylines going on. Like if that could translate. Sometimes there was a little bit, like if it was happening maybe in Revolve or with Sami or something else, it might be something they're testing to maybe do on a TNA show at some point.
Yeah.
But right now I really wouldn't go too far on any of that.
It just put that in my mind that, we still got a decent amount of free agents out there that could pop up. And I was trying to think, I know Shotzi got not released, but she didn't get re-signed.
Correct. Yeah, well, she's already showed up on MLW, so she's like aired on stuff. But once again, that could be a thing where she has maybe a short-term thing with them. So I wouldn't get too crazy about that. Okay. But no, it's just something to keep in mind for sure.
I think
a lot, like I know when you're talking about some of these names, like I know a lot of the TNA fans were upset the other day because I guess at the Bloodsport show coming up, was that maybe SummerSlam weekend? It was announced Masha versus Natty Neidhart. And I think everybody was waiting for the Natty Neidhart. Now with AJ, there's been those rumors this whole time since Canada Slammiversary last year. A lot of people thought Natty would be on that card, and it didn't happen. So will she still show up maybe here? I think there's a very good chance she shows up in TNA.
Didn't someone attack Natty in the crowd too? It was like some indie wrestler, wasn't it? Like I'm trying to.
They've had all kinds of stuff because she's done NWA. They've done.
Well, she had
she's everywhere.
She had a fan interaction or whatever, and people couldn't tell if it was shoot or work.
Okay. Yeah, I know she ran into.
I don't remember what happened with that though. I know there was like a explanation. I just can't.
Okay. I know she ran into some female wrestler from the indies, and I just can't remember who it is or where she's from. So,
Oh, I think it was a different
but nonetheless, okay.
There you go. Ingrid firing shots at Daniel Spencer. It's like having Penzer in the chat too. Everyone goes after Daniel Spencer.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, Dark State attacks the system's down. Next, we go to Gia Miller backstage with Dani Luna. Dani Luna's got a match coming up with Tessa Blanchard. Second match of the night here. So Tessa Blanchard getting the warm-up match for Slammiversary weekend here against Dani Luna. What do you guys think of this match?
Hey, Bill.
I'm a fan, obviously. Tessa Blanchard, Dani Luna. She's kind of right now, I'd say, the powerhouse in the knockouts division. So good to see these two mix it up, especially now that you're seeing more of the single run come out. But obviously, going into this in the Slammiversary, Tessa had the win here. So she gets the win. But then once again, you had the after match happen where you got Victoria Crawford coming out, but then Indy was able to come out too to even things up. So no, they're definitely telling the story as we go into Slammiversary here. Indy versus Tessa is that's one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. So I think they're definitely help build that, because once again, not a title match, but a nice, like, once again, Indy came in, like I've said, like I was getting some heat because obviously I've been a long time Tessa supporter, but yet I want to support Indy. But of course, just like every other time, people I like always wind up going after each other.
What are you gonna do?
Tough to pick sides.
I'm excited for both. I think it's gonna be a great knockouts match. There's it almost feels like a mid-card title, even though there's no title, because it's like it's just floating around in the
it feels like
division,
that this is the pseudo number one contenders. However, we all know Ash by Elegance is the number one contender. She has a future title shot.
She was screaming that today on the show, wasn't she?
As well, she should.
Oh, yeah.
Just because we're talking knockouts, J-Bone, right now, I don't want it to go too far because it's like the chat's kind of taken over with this right now. And I have not seen this wrestler live yet, although I've seen a lot of like different highlights and stuff like on the socials. And I got to admit, very impressive from the look and moves I've seen. But that Nikki Blackheart on the Indies, who I know is doing a lot of wrestling down in Florida. Like, I don't think she's made her way really up in Alisha and I's neck of the woods in the Northeast.
She doesn't sound familiar.
But she almost has like that Jordan Grace, like looking like an American Gladiator type. And
the Juggernaut.
Yeah. Like, so that's, and when you're talking like future independent wrestlers to kind of keep your eye on, that feels like somebody. Like I'm going to put everybody that's WWE ID on the side because they're already obviously being looked at by WWE. But okay. So and there's a lot of like names that I've been watching, like the Zeta Steels and all, which like those were people I had my eye on. Like that would be great signings. But this definitely is someone to look out for. I'm looking forward to at some point, either locally or maybe when I'm out and about somewhere, I can see in person to really give my opinion, because I really don't like to judge or give too big of an endorsement until I see somebody live. But but definitely from what I'm seeing, I'm impressed.
There you go. Yeah, or like I'm trying to think who just signed with AEW on that level of looking like a beast. Like a Megan Bain, I think her name is.
Yes, yeah. And that was somebody as well. Like, well, we talked about, because her status is always unknown. Former NWA Women's Champion Camille.
Oh, I think she's still with AEW, but
she is.
She's
just
doing.
not used.
No, well, she's doing that Gladiators. She's also on that show
Okay.
with the Miz and
American Gladiators, they're bringing that back?
Bring
Yeah.
it back.
yeah.
You know what? As long as they got that fun final stage with the big old Nerf gun, I think I'm cool with that. The Nerf machine gun.
the bullets are like this big.
Well, that used to be like growing up. Like Saturday morning, it was wrestling and American Gladiators.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go.
That was a good time.
A lot of fun. Yeah, there's been some documentaries on them over the years. I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, so the Miz is the host for that one.
Well, there's a whole bunch of wrestlers doing it.
Well, he's got to be doing something since they didn't cast him as Johnny Cage in the second Mortal Kombat movie.
Although, have you seen the trailer today that just dropped?
Fortunately.
With Carl Urban as Johnny Cage?
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Carl Urban's awesome. He's great. He's just a little too old for the role.
I'm not going to disagree with you because we all think of Johnny Cage as like he's usually portrayed as like the cocky 20, maybe young 30 something.
Right.
Carl Urban's obviously older than that, but he's got the cool factor that Johnny Cage.
He's funny too.
Yeah, and he's funny.
Yeah, I like him in the guys or the boys or whatever. The guys.
The dudes.
The dudes, the bros.
The boys, yeah. Yeah, he's good in there. I also liked him, and I'm not a big Trekkie fan, but I liked him when he was
Bones
in that new the new
well, your guy, Bones. Star Trek.
Also, he was really good in Lord of the Rings. I know that really. And Xena and Hercules.
There you go. You're going through the list.
Well, we are currently rewatching Xena, and he plays Caesar and Cupid. So interesting double roles throughout the
dropping
series.
Some Xena knowledge.
I could list it all. I was a fan then, and I'm still a fan because that show is fucking awesome.
That is one I never got into. Like I tried watching it, I couldn't get it, but I don't know.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it, J-Bone? You didn't never watch E.T. either, you shit.
It's just well, it's just like the whole fantasy thing. I just never.
It wasn't so much. Well, I guess a little bit, but it was more like historic fantasy because they did like a lot of, oddly enough, biblical stuff. Especially in those first couple of seasons. It gets crazy. Like there was a point where like we were watching every episode. Then we got to a new season. I was like, wait, what did I miss? Because like shit went down, and I'm like, I don't remember any of this shit happening. So anyway,
nice.
Xena ramble over. Carl Urban, good choice.
Camille would be a good one for that role, I think. But Wardlow's in that show too. So we'll see how that turns out.
So enjoy your catering and American Gladiators.
Aaron Jack. Damn, J-Bone, have you watched the original Jurassic Park? Yes, I've seen all those. Yes. Okay. And I'm very excited about the new one.
I've only seen the first one.
You gotta ask, J-Bone. When you don't watch E.T., everything's up for grabs.
I know. We gotta question your standards here, guy.
I that was like the only one I didn't see. I saw all the cool movies. I saw Superman. I saw Goonies. I gotta
be honest though.
Indiana Jones.
E.T. did suck. It's a shitty movie. Sorry.
Well, see then. What am I?
It's a rite of passage. God damn it.
What am I holding out for?
You have to watch it because everybody else suffered watching it.
It's like Ben Affleck and Phantoms. It's the bomb, J-Bone. E.T.'s the bomb.
The bomb.
Thebomb.com.
I suppose I should put it on my bucket list to watch at least once before I croak, right? So then I can
say, do the thing.
Well, then you'll get the thing. So, and then you can go, J-Bone, smash that like button.
Yes, Princess Bride is one of my favorite classics as well.
As you wish, Dr. Gerbs.
That one. What else did I just download that I'm going to go check out that I haven't watched in decades?
Legally, J-Bone, legally.
Of course, legally, yes. Of course, legally. Legend from 1985.
Oh yeah, with Tim Curry as Lucifer.
Sami.
As the devil, yeah, and Tom Cruise and I can't think of her name. Mia something.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. It's such an underrated
Who just
movie.
made a comeback, Mia Sarah.
There you go.
In the life of Chuck.
So there we go. Let's start hammering Tom Cruise to make the Legend sequel after 40 years. How about that? All right.
Days of Thunder's coming back, so let's do it.
Are you serious?
That's the rumor.
What else? You know what? I don't want to know. All right, we continue. So Indy Hartwell chews out Tessa in the ring after she beats Dani Luna. Tessa standing tall, of course, with Victoria Crawford at her side. So yeah, I gotta say they did a really nice job of kind of squeezing everything into this episode. You got a little bit of everything, promo wise or match wise, to at least feature whoever's going to be on the card.
Let's go home.
Inspiration cut a promo here. They've been showing that backstage footage of the fight that broke out at the tapings recently, a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Between Inspiration and Elegance Brand. Elegance Brand gets in the ring here. Now, this is very interesting. This had a whole cornucopia of knockouts and ladies come out. This was very interesting. This kind of crossed over lines of rivalries here, so it got a little confusing, but it wasn't boring by any means. First, the Elegance Brand came out and said, look, everyone's paying attention to NXT this, TNA that, NXT this, TNA that. She goes, when we're the ones that you're supposed to be paying attention to. And Ash just lost it. Demon voice lost it. I was like, oh my God. She needs a check.
Somebody better get a manager pronto.
Right? I don't think the concierge can control her. I think he needs help.
I think it would be a good turn for the team to just go completely unhinged.
Ooh.
Sort of like in that in her feud with Rosemary.
Yeah.
When she went when she went after Havoc. Unhinged Ash.
Oh, there you go.
It was a sight.
Yeah. She has it that's been inconsistent, but still there. So yeah,
it's always been suggested that she has the capability of severe violence. She just keeps a polished, facade.
I like it.
Okay. Fatal Influence that comes out and says, no, we're the ones that as far as the dominant stable and group that people should be talking about, not you guys. And then Masha comes out, and as Masha's coming out, she passes Ash, and Ash has got, like you mentioned, Bill, Ash has got that number one contender thing tucked in her back pocket as well. So, but Masha stands face to face with, bravely, I might say, stands face to face with Fatal Influence. JC Jane and Masha both raise their titles at the end, and someone's walking out with two belts. Alisha, seeing as we haven't talked to you in a bit, how excited are you for this Knockouts title match? And NXT women's
champion versus champion.
Thrilled. Did that convince you? I don't know. I just want Masha to win. My ass is clenched while I'm waiting for it. So anxiety.
Okay.
Right. Hey, who knows? Masha winning and then going to defend both belts on both shows every week might be step one in getting you to watch an NXT show. Hey, she might do the same. And I'll be fair, I only watch TNA segments on NXT, so
I'm
might
good.
make me
I'll
watch
just catch
more of a
the
show.
recaps.
The recaps.
The weekly recaps that they do on TNA.
Yeah, I'll just catch whatever they.
Well, they do a good job of that. Anything you really need to know, they're going to tell you about.
Yeah, as far as highlights and who wins, who loses, who loses, who. So yeah,
There we go. We're talking about Ash, and we got another Ash.
There we go.
Hey, wow, everyone's coming out of the woodwork tonight.
Nice.
It's
nice.
We got Kevin,
Slammiversary season.
It is.
It's upon us.
They're all coming out tonight. It's great to see.
We are days away.
The freaks come.
Right? That's a classic.
The creatures.
The creatures.
That too. Jodie Threat. Now this is interesting. Jodie Threat backstage checking on Dani Luna because Dani Luna got kind of roughed up in her match with Tessa. Indy Hartwell was there to help her out though, and they were back in the trainer's office, and Jodie Threat's like, "Hey, I heard what happened. Are you okay? What's going on?" And Dani Luna's like, "Indy was there. Where were you?" It's like, oh,
really? Oh God! See this?
It got real cold real quick.
You guys split up. The best friend thing doesn't come into play anymore. You guys split up 3 months ago. Okay. Stop writing women's storylines like high school, guys. Seriously.
I hear you there.
We're not a team anymore. That's where the fuck I was. Not here.
Right.
Sorry. Excuse my language. I just get frustrated sometimes.
It's okay. That's all right. That's why we love you being part of the show.
I would hope. God, I hope so. Because it's been, 4 years?
The uncensored Alisha comes out and it's like, here we go.
Because every show's gonna do something. I'm like, I'm not tolerating it.
No. It's, stop with the friendship bracelet shit, right?
Please stop writing female storylines like they're in middle school. It's embarrassing.
So Jodie's like,
it's wrestling, not Degrassi, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah. Well,
right.
We don't have Degrassi here. We're all Degrassi. Except J-Bone doesn't know what Degrassi is still.
I don't believe that because the first generation is your era, dude. I don't believe it.
He would have been a big Spike guy. Big Spike.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I honestly don't like. I know like the MTV Degrassi. Like I saw like the ads for it. Like, I'm not even saying it right, am I? Degrassi, Degrassi.
It's not Degrassi.
Degrassi.
Is that the French?
It's Degrassi because it's Canadian.
Degrassi.
Oh.
Degrassi.
Like.
There's a channel, we have, what is it, Roku or whatever, and they have a Degrassi channel. So it's just all Degrassi all day, every day, Degrassi.
All generations?
All generations. I think it like feeds through everything because I don't know if they still film the show anymore. It's a couple years past my generation.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know anymore.
But yeah, up until whatever.
It's like Doctor Who. It can always come back.
There you go.
If it's gone, it will be back. But,
Wheelchair Jimmy.
Wait, it was like big on MTV or something, wasn't it?
No,
it was Teen Nick.
Not Teen Nick. It was a weird Canadian crossover channel.
It was Canadian TV. Our Canadian friends would know better. But just like all those shows were like, you can't do that on television was originally Canadian and all. So then eventually most of that got picked up by Nickelodeon now. In some way.
Yes, Drake was a member. This is where Drake got his big break.
Yeah.
Actually, his name is, we know him as Aubrey.
Aubrey Graham.
Jimmy from Degrassi.
Drake as in Drake and Josh?
Yeah. No.
Not Drake and
No.
Josh.
Drake as in Drake, the rapper.
Oh.
Does he rap? What does he do? Sounds.
Yeah, he raps.
And he's currently getting beefed on with everybody in the music industry. So
he's a beefer.
Where's the beef? It's with Drake. Okay.
PBL Drizzy.
See, I was all excited when you said Drake and Josh because I used to watch that with my kids when they were little.
Yeah, no.
Now you say Drake and Josh, he knows what you're talking about. This guy, this bone man.
It makes it adds up though. His kids are Drake and Josh era age.
That's their generation. That's their generation.
But on that note, wrestling.
Let's
since we were finishing that up with Masha, just a shout out to Ash here, who's dropping an interview with Masha tomorrow on her socials. So we support our fellow creators.
Yeah, so, Ash does great interviews.
Ash, just to remind people, I mean, if it's going to be on your socials, what's the name of the channel that you're working with now? Yeah. Just so I can keep up with that.
There you go. Like the N, I believe that was also
the N, yeah.
But I think that was a Nickelodeon.
It was like Canadian.
Yeah.
Crossover.
All kinds of funky stuff. And now J-Bone, just to make sure your memory's doing okay. I saw Bell's Boy here because this is the match they had in Philadelphia. I was there for it. It was Kenzie Page, the NWA Women's Champion at the last Bloodsport during Mania weekend, that challenged Natty Neidhart.
Oh, that was we only talked about that a half an hour ago, but thank you.
But hey, I knew that's what keeps you up at night, J-Bone.
Yeah, like it was gonna haunt me later, right? So
J-Bo didn't even know what was going on anymore.
I'm like, who did what to who? Oh, okay. I knew it was someone from like the indie scene like attacked her out of the crowd. I just couldn't remember who and what show she was with. If she
in
was
your mind, it was E.T.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, it was
all about interfering.
It was that there was a little girl that was in the E.T. movie. Who was that? She grew up to be what's that?
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. She's got her own show now.
She's got a very popular talk show now.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Her and Kelly Clarkson are dominating the talk show.
There we go. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So yeah. So what it looks like here is, we're not going to get a match out of this for Slammiversary by any means, I don't think. And now I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I've been wrong before, folks. But this sounds like we're going to get something for the possibly the live show this next Thursday. Is we're going to get like Dani Luna versus Jodie Threat, possibly.
Ooh. Best friends collide.
Former best friends, even though they split up 3 months ago. Best friends. They suddenly got to remind each other that even though they're not best friends. They were best friends, and why wasn't Jodie Threat there for Dani Luna, but that other girl was?
Yeah.
Didn't that chalk it up, right?
Yeah. Degrassi. Yeah.
It goes there.
The bitches are fighting. Sorry, guys.
Well, random question. Aaron Jack asks, what are the odds, because he is House of Glory in New York. He runs that. Amazing Red. As we're talking about Moose versus Leon Slater, the current youngest X Division champion of all time is Amazing Red. He was going to resurface at the No Place Like Home that sadly never happened due to the pandemic.
I was going to say, wasn't that pandemic related?
Yeah, so we have not seen Amazing Red. He never made an appearance. Like, he wasn't back for the 1,000th episode or anything like that. Could we maybe get an Amazing Red appearance? If I had to, what do you say? I'd love to see it in some capacity, but I'm going to say no. That it hasn't happened. I don't know why it hasn't happened. Same thing, like Monty Brown showed up at Starrcade down in Texas.
Yeah,
we'd all love to see Monty Brown make an appearance back at TNA.
Oh man!
But those odds are still, even though he reappeared, now they've gone from 0 to more than 0, but not much more than 0.
Yeah.
Amazing Red, that he was going to do that one show, but once again, a lot of people are different in charge than were back then.
Yeah.
I would say it's under 50% if I had to say it, but probably more likely 20% if I had to put an odds of him doing anything at Slammiversary. It's just too full of a card. If they had TV tapings, maybe the following day, I'd say there's a better chance. But they're not local. They're not local-ish. They're in Rhode Island for that live show on Thursday. I just don't think there's room right now. But I'd love to see it. Now that you're getting AJ Styles, I think that's even more out of play.
If Amazing Red shows up at Slammiversary, it's going to be a quick 10 second segment where he's backstage with Leon Slater.
That's where it would make sense.
A bit of a passing of the torch.
It'd be great if they used him in that capacity.
Yeah.
Or even if he walked out with him or got involved if there was some shenanigans. Maybe came out to like Moose had Lish come out to help do something to cause a advantage, and maybe Amazing Red comes there to stop it. Like that would be a cool moment. But
he like carries her off or something. I don't know.
Yeah, do the whole. Oh, I'm always a fan of when someone takes Lish back, gets backstage, get her out of here
over the shoulder, and she's like,
"What are you doing?"
So it's effective, and yet it's not. Oh my God, he just decked her or something to that effect, where it's like, ooh, So,
but it'd be cool. I would definitely support it, but I'd still put the odds at low.
So I'll say backstage segment, but we'll see. All right, hometown man got quite the pop here.
Wearing hometown man.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who's singing this hit. That's gonna be a number one hit. I think it's gonna be bigger than Hendry's song.
It's one of the best. It's a great theme song.
It ranks up there, I think. You're gonna have people making hometown Tic Tacs like all over the internets, He came out with the Roethlisberger. I was like, oh man, if you're gonna come out with a classic Pittsburgh, football jersey or whatever, even though it's not football season, by the way. But he was wearing the Roethlisberger, and he got quite the pop for that. So now let me ask you guys this, because I'm been a little on the fence, a little confused about this, because I'm not the smartest bone in the room, as always. Is this a different hometown man that showed up weeks ago?
No, J-Bo.
Or is this the same one?
It's the same hometown man.
He's from every hometown.
He's from every hometown. The hometown is where you make it.
But they said he was from Pittsburgh.
I'm sure
wherever you are putting your head on a pillow at night, that's your home. So his home was Pittsburgh for the last few weeks. His home is going to be New York this Sunday.
And before that,
Rhode Island on Thursday. Mesa, Arizona.
Okay. Arizona. Okay. So I just want to, I'm trying to keep it straight with this guy. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little more confused than, Eric Young here, super Eric.
Critical sting. There's only one hometown man.
There's only one.
There's no fake hometown man.
He just shows up in every city and calls it his own. Okay. All right. I got it. That's
the aura of the hometown man.
The aura.
He's got it all, J-Bo.
Got it. He's a swag fan. I love it. He's a Rolling Stone. I love it. He's a rambling man. By the way, any country fans of the I wouldn't call him a classic, but he was real popular about 20 some years ago. Andy Griggs. He's in the process of making a comeback on country radio, and he just came out with a song called Ramblin' Man. Oh, man. It rivals Thunder Rolls from come on, fill in the blank here.
Now, you're not talking Thunder Road by the Boss. You're talking Did Jelly Roll do something called Thunder Rolls?
No, I'm talking about the Thunder Rolls, the classic country guy.
Garth Brooks?
Thank
or
you.
Or is it his alter ego?
No.
You know, allegedly he's a serial killer.
Oh,
the alter ego, not Garth Brooks.
No, I'm talking about Garth Brooks. No,
I thought you were talking about Mr. Rogers.
No, I'm saying this song, The Ramblin' Man, that Andy Griggs came out with, in my professional podcasting opinion, rivals Thunder Rolls. It's great. It's deep. It's dark. It's like almost like heavy country. It's
all
great.
the Garth, all the Garth.
I remember seeing that music video when I was a kid, and I was like, "Whoa, this is serious."
Yeah.
It's serious.
This is like an episode of Unsolved Mysteries, man.
It's raining in this video.
A lot.
Everybody's guilty and everybody's soaking wet.
You're gonna catch a cold, Garth Brooks.
You can't play music in the rain. What's the matter with you?
You're shivering. Sorry. Housekeeping.
Hometown Man versus Judas Icarus of the Northern Armory makes short work of this young lad and gets quite the pop from the Pittsburgh
hometown
crowd.
Man.
Yes,
they love their hometown man.
He's charged by hometown man energy.
I bet that merch. I can neither confirm nor deny if there's anybody involved in merch in TNA in the chat right now, but I would think that his T-shirt is a hot mover right now on the TNAmerch.com.
I would assume so too. Just listening to what the crowd's doing, maybe not Joe Hendry levels, but
that's without it at live events yet. My guess is there will be merch of his at the live event.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to have a lot at this weekend. Yeah, absolutely. Robert Stack is on the case. What? Oh my God.
I'm a big Robert Stack guy. I am seeing even more on the TNA merch website. Another new Hardy shirt.
Ooh.
Eric Young, Ali. So yeah, a lot of good merch.
There's like new stuff every week lately. They're really
they're on the merch game.
They are. Good for them. Seriously, good for them. We get another Enzo promo here, and just to wrap that up in a nutshell here, he says he's not coming alone. Oh no, he's not crossing the line alone. He's coming with Zella Fatu. Now, you mentioned, what's his name? Josh Bishop?
Josh Bishop.
And then possibly, I'm going to have to listen to this back. You thought he said some Good Brothers.
He said Good Brothers in that thing. Now, did he mean the infamous Good Brothers of TNA fame?
The Good Brothers?
The social media darlings? TNA's favorite tag team? Just ask the TNI fam.
Our audience's
favorite tag team. Running roughshod over this division with the big LG and Mr. G1 himself, Carl Anderson.
What's it smell like in here?
Something in baby oil.
Something in baby oil, yeah. Oh my God.
That was our officially last pre-taped interview.
It was. We all had a live beer on air with the Good Brothers.
You got to. When you're with the Good Brothers, you got to.
Right?
Oh, J-Bone, before because we kind of did blow by one thing. It wasn't a segment per se, but it was the BioFlex.
Oh, yeah, I didn't jot down.
Because there was a significant update on that. First Class, Casey Navarro cleared.
Yes.
And obviously Trey Miguel day to day. But we know he recently, last week we put the post up from social media. He's preparing to wrestle at Slammiversary before the hernia surgery.
Yeah, so he says he's going to be there, but they said on tonight's show it's day to day. So I'm not assuming.
Don't count your chickens.
Yeah, I like to think that the young goat Myron Reed is going to be ready to go if needed.
He'll be ready if needed. He'll be ready if needed. He'll be like Dick Justice, standby wrestler. Am I testing your TNA knowledge, Sheba?
I know. I remember him. I just that was one I was never like excited about. I'm like, what are we standing by for? Like a heart attack?
Standby wrestler,
in
case needed.
We're standing by for a stroke.
That was a little bit too much behind the curtain for J-Bone.
I'm like, what are we doing with this? Really? It's like, is there not someone better we could bring into TNA? Jiminy Christmas, come on.
He's on standby, J-Bone. Come on, give the guy a break.
I'm sorry. There
we go. Okay. Game time decision.
So Enzo's coming. Zillafat 2. I'm excited to see Zillafat 2.
Zillafat 2. That'll be interesting because, like, he's a future star. Like when he's, let's just say, you said it earlier. When he's in WWE, he's going to be a star.
Oh, yeah. He'll be as big as Jacob Fatu. Because he's just the expression I use a lot. He's the young buck of the group, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then Josh Bishop. So yeah, so whoever Enzo pops in with, it's going to be interesting. So who knows?
Can't teach that.
Can't teach that. And they're all 7 feet tall. Well, Bishop might be, but anyways. All right, so then Macklin lays down the open challenge.
We'll face anyone, any company.
Anyone. So who knows? You never know. Who knows?
Oh, you went burr.
I did the burr. Now, Alisha, I don't need to explain that one, do I?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure, because if I do, you're gonna make me a little sad.
Good job, okay?
All right. All right.
He's a big peacemaker guy.
I tried. All right. Matt Cardona versus Jake Painter. So excited for this match. I'm like,
Jake Painter time.
We finally get to see the Painter with his canvas of work in the ring. But no, this was not to be.
Do I need to say it though? Jake Painter, for you Explosion fans out there.
Oh, there you go.
Some might call him the original hometown man.
That's what you mentioned before. Yeah, you've mentioned that before.
Because they were toying with this gimmick before.
Yeah.
And it was with Jake Painter on Explosion. And I was digging it then. And then, obviously, they went all in with the hometown man. Because you kind of need a mask, really, to be the hometown man when you're going to every hometown. Like, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Be a little more mysterious.
The mystique. Yeah. So, Dark State lays waste to Matt Cardona and Jake the Painter. And
they teamed up for a second.
They were back to
the Cardona Painter combo.
They were ready to fight, but short lived.
Outnumbered.
Then the system came down.
Yeah, only temporarily outnumbered.
Brian Myers was the first one down there, followed by JDC and Eddie Edwards. So that right there was the kind of the so there's your team. You know, it wasn't going to be the rest of Order 4. They're going to be backing their guy at Slammiversary. So
it's official.
Oh, here you go. Here's some trivia for you. Ingrid asks, "Have you ever seen Hometown Man and Jake Painter at the same time?"
Whoa, we can't reveal it if it is. We got to get those hypno glasses. They're Clark Kenting us right now.
Well, everyone says it's Cody Deaner. We got
nothing alike.
Questions.
Plus, he don't work here.
Well, yeah, he's not under contract anymore, is he?
He's at the Diener compound doing Diener things
with cousins of.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. All right.
I fall asleep, by the way. I just have nothing to contribute, so I'm not saying anything. And it's dark. You can't tell with the glare of the glasses.
You're jumping in there. We got you. You're good. You're good. There's just a lot of different goofy segments here we're touching on. Hardys are out in the ring now.
The guy's unconscious.
Somebody wake up Alisha.
Yes.
Hardys are a little emotional in the ring. They're cutting this promo. They said, "We don't want to outstay our welcome. You know, we've been on a bit of a losing streak lately since we've lost the titles. And, you know, they're not exactly their old Hardy selves. And they're starting to wonder that if they don't win this Sunday, as Jeff so kindly put it, he says, is it the end of the Hardy Party?
The Hardy Party.
Well, this brings out Leon Slater.
He doesn't want to see the end of this.
And he chewed him a new one, lovingly. He was like, "You guys." He's like, you guys inspired me. He's like, I'm trying to keep up with you guys, for crying out loud. You inspired me. You endorsed me, and now you're talking like this? Come on. He's like, and they're like, Matt's like, look, we just need you to focus on Moose. Thank you, but focus on Moose. And he's like, what? He's like, I need you guys to focus on the tag titles. So they're trading loving barbs back and forth, and then that brings out all the tag teams. Leon Slater quietly exits stage left. Yeah. First Class comes out, and the funny part of this was the Hardys remind each other that they both lost to members of the First Class, whether it was Casey Navarro or Top Dollar, AJ Francis. Rascals come out, Nemeth come out, they all brawl. There's a lot of fun. Go ahead, Alisha.
Say, though, I'm not opposed to a Hardy split because it would be interesting to see them go on solo runs for belts. And if that's the case, who would go for what? Will Jeff try to reclaim his glory as world champion, or maybe swing into the X division? And what about Matt? But it's same.
Well, we did see Jeff go after Moose's title. Mm-hmm. We saw that, which I thought for sure he was going to take it from him.
Mm-hmm. Or do we see no longer the Hardy Boys, but we get the broken version of the Hardys return, or a Willow, and who knows, maybe Big Money Matt. You never know. But we know they're going broken again. They pretty much said they were going to be.
Well, they've been implying for a while too.
And if you're looking at the TNA merch as maybe a little hint, that new Hardy shirt is the Delete Obsolete t-shirt, which was very broken. So,
okay.
Who knows? I wouldn't be against the return of Brother Nero.
Stefan's dying for it.
It would be wonderful.
Oh. Well, there's a We Are Forever. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Yeah, delete, obsolete, the purple. That's actually a really cool looking shirt.
I may have to get that shirt if that's available there. That's very. But I was there for the whole Broken Era, so they've gone away from it. But I'll tell you, as we see the uptick at the end, and hey, the Hardys retro throwback, people love it. But they also love the Broken, and that's what really that was their TNA high point, really, as a team. So
yeah.
Back to the compound.
Back to the compound. I still gotta get an updated hat for myself, or I might get the visor. I like that visor.
Get a Carlos hat.
I'm gonna let you work on that Carlos hat. I might go after the visor.
You're a visor
guy. I can work on. Then I can work on my tan at the same time. I'm just saying.
Is there a TNA bandana?
No, but there should be.
Yeah, like not this like that you just used a fabric or a t-shirt, ripped one up and made your own. But I know there was a TNA bandana at one point.
Oh, sure.
Probably.
I know they made them back in the day.
But that, or I'm just going to have to buy one of these cool Santina Morella Cobra sleeves and just wrap
Wear a Cobra around your head.
There you go. There you go.
That a guy.
Or, well, anyways. Well, they even got fanny packs. My God.
Gotta love that.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Gotta love a good fanny pack. Main event time. And here's the tag match that they were hinting at last week. We got Trick NA with Kaz versus Mike Santana and Joe Hendry. Are Mike Santana and Joe Hendry going to be able to work together? And let me tell you, coexist. And let me tell you, it got a little bumpy here. What'd you guys think of this main event?
Go ahead, Alisha.
No, you first.
Oh no, it's obviously the big main event we have, and we still have Kaz, even though he doesn't have his trophy anymore.
He should.
His gauntlet. No,
He's
he
still
lost
the king.
J-Bone. He's not the king. He never was the king.
He is the uncrowned.
Although I will give him credit, because when we talked recently, he looked like he had a little more serotonin than he's had in the past. So I give him credit for that. But he's been amusing. He's been amusing here as like the sort of Trick associate in the main event scene, other than First Class. But you had to see how this was gonna go together. But they worked together. But obviously, it was Kazarian that took the pin. So the champ. Like, it was more they couldn't work together. Mike Santana and Joe Hendry were able to work together enough. I won't say they worked great together, but they worked together enough to get the win here.
Right.
Which, once again, if we saw Trick take the pin or something like that, then it could have been more in play. I'm still sticking with it. It's anybody's game in the main event there. Like, anybody could come out champion.
Yeah.
It's tough to really pick who the winner is going to be for this one.
Yeah.
I know you go, hey, it's Santana's backyard. It's the story. We heard the segment with his father. A lot of emotion.
Oh, yeah.
So that would be the emotional payoff answer, and it very well may happen. But once again, you have Trick, who's doing a lot here with this NXT. If Masha wins, and we haven't really said predictions or anything like that, but if Masha wins the belt from JC Jane,
yeah,
and Trick loses, then there is no NXT holder of a TNA belt anymore. But obviously there wasn't before that either, before the Trick title reign. But so it could go anyway. But we see Santana a lot on NXT. So even if he were to win, I think no matter what, you're going to see the TNA title on NXT still a decent amount. So could go, like I said, I think anything could happen. I guess in a 3-way match, the champion I always put as an underdog in a 3-way match.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Santana with the home field advantage, and I'll give him the slight edge to win, but it's close.
Yeah.
Like maybe 40%. Like that's kind of where I'll put Mike Santana.
Okay.
So not a big favorite, but a slight favorite.
Yeah. Well,
He's
and
got my vote.
What's that, Alisha?
He's got my vote. I just feel like he has the most. It would be the most emotional win for fans because people are really invested in him, his storyline. It's a really well put together storyline he's incorporated. It's got a positive message and all that shit. Like it would be. I say this a lot. It would be a mistake to not strike while the iron's hot on this. And I just feel that over the NXT guy, Santana's just got the backbone for it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm over Joe Hendry, and you know what I mean. Just,
Oh, I hear you. Yeah, and his people keep talking about his contract being up soon. So who knows? You never know. Ingrid in the chat here saying that, but the bandanas are at live events. Bill, Bill, you know what that means.
You got to get the one.
You gotta buy me a bone. You gotta buy me a bone dana, and
I will take a look at the merch stand because there is stuff like on the table.
Yeah.
Because normally, and hey, they've had some good lines at the merch stand on a lot of these shows. So a lot of times I'm looking from a distance, so I'm not looking on the table. I'm like, which shirts are up there?
Right.
Hometown Man, is he there? Anything new that I should be looking at?
There you go.
So, but I'll take a closer look at the see if it's a TNA logo because I know you like your bandanas a little wild, J-Bone. You don't like it too basic, so I don't know.
I've got every color under the sun, so I'll take whatever. So
right now you're rocking like your prison bone bandana today.
Yeah,
it was purple. Well, you have like the prison Mike one. I know you. I've seen you wear the purple one that looks just like that.
Yeah,
that's what we call that, the prison Mike, for all of our Office fans.
Okay. So, but yeah, I'll PayPal you. But yeah, I'm super stoked. And then of course that wasn't the end of the show.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Even
we talked
though,
about it in the news, but it's
worth
it again.
The only thing that worries me a little bit about the main event is Mike Santana got the pin here.
Got the pin on Kaz.
Yeah, he got the pin on Kaz, and I'm like, okay, if you go by like regular wrestling standards, whoever wins in the main event on the go home show never wins at the pay-per-view, but I don't know.
I wouldn't get too crazy with it.
Yeah, I would still go because no one, I mean, nothing against the match, but no one remembers that they're going to just go into the main event of the show and just, pick a winner. So
once again, I think a lot of that you're seeing what reaction Santana's getting. Like, I think that was just part of, okay, give Santana the win instead of Joe. Let his music play. Let's see how the crowd reacts to him.
Yeah.
Which has obviously been very strong since his return.
Yeah. There you go. And then we get the promo to end the show that became the new cover of the video tonight, featuring some really quick little clips of a classic from possibly 20 years ago, and AJ Styles wrestling in a TNA ring.
Do you know what's crazy, J-Bone?
What's that?
He's been gone for over 10 years.
Yeah.
He's actually now been in WWE. Well, he's been gone longer than he was in TNA.
That's
by the time he finishes his deal, he'll be there longer than he was in TNA. But he's actually been gone because he did his New Japan run, his Indian New Japan run.
right. Yeah, he did the Ring of Honor New Japan stuff. But yeah, and he was one of those first year guys.
He was right down there. So
yeah.
But no, it's once again, it's something that we've talked about for a long time. We did see him make the technical via satellite return for the 20th anniversary, which was great to see. And that's where I think that's really where we talked about the possibility of AJ, what more could happen. Like we saw him in some capacity do what he could, be like, okay, like obviously it's the house that AJ built, TNA.
Right.
So him coming back in whatever capacity we see him in, if it's into a Hall of Fame, if it's to a feud, if it's to even a title match.
Yeah.
Heck, I have no qualms with AJ coming back to go after a belt. I'd perfectly be the more we get of AJ, the better. I just don't know how much long term, like how much WWE will be willing to commit to him doing TNA shows. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be like we saw trending tonight. Like Get Ready to Fly was trending just ahead of Slammiversary tonight. Like it's going to be the biggest promotion for Slammiversary this week. And hopefully they can really build off this because they're going to get a lot of momentum off this announcement and him coming out and doing whatever he's going to do. So, no, this is great news. Thrilled to see it. We've been waiting for it. We've been hoping for it. Didn't know for sure it was going to happen, but was feeling it was pretty likely. That we got the confirmation, as a lot of longtime TNA fans here on the podcast, in the chat, anybody watching this later, I think everybody. Now, I do see in the chat like people blaming Hogan and all for this and everything else, but it was a lot of circumstances. But you got to remember, TNA was not in a great financial place when AJ's contract was coming up. It was him and a lot of other people at the time. They had given out WWE level contracts to a lot of their top people, which, hey, well-deserved, earned, but they didn't have the money to pay those up. So they wanted to keep a lot of these people, but they asked them all to take pay cuts to stick around because that's all they could do. Could they have made some decisions better? Of course, everyone can. But like, it isn't like they did not, like, they wanted to keep him, obviously. And then I think the thing that's even crazier is he almost came back.
Oh, it was this close.
That indie run. He was this close. Him and the Good Brothers were scheduled to come back in Bethlehem.
Right. It was like a handshake deal.
Yeah. And then in the last minute, obviously WWE came in to the picture. So it's Critical Sting's like, people blaming Hogan. It's me. It's Critical Sting. But Critical Sting is speaking for a lot of the fandom. Because of the time frame there. But he was there for years with Hogan. Like, that wasn't like everyone likes to go, well, the Hogan debuted and that changed everything. It changed some things, no doubt. But that happened a few years after that. You could throw your blame on him for a lot of things, but I still go, like, he got a lot of the casuals at the time. I'm not going to, I don't like going revisionist history. I got to look at it for when it was happening and what it did at the time. And that got what they wanted at the time. Now, even at the time, was I like, hey, Hulkster, you could do a little more promotion of the company and not yourself. But everybody did that they paid the money. Like, some names that are still in the business weren't promoting. They were promoting themselves more than they were promoting TNA. And that's a lot of people back then. They took the money and just did that. Well, I do remember that.
Oh, yeah.
AJ had no business in a Flair robe, but he even has a promo. I think I have the promo pic of AJ in the Flair robe.
Oh my God!
When they were doing that. But I was amused at a lot of these angles.
I'm like, why are these guys tied with Flair?
Well, you take your top guys and you put them in the storylines that are going to get all the attention.
Yeah.
But once again, AJ has a lot of highlights over that TNA career.
Yeah.
So, and we're gonna have another one coming up at Slammiversary. And hey, I don't want to get too greedy with it, but I'm hoping it culminates in some kind of match. Not saying it has to be even this Sunday. If it's to set up something, upcoming tapings, Bound for Glory, great. But I'm and definitely obviously a spot in that Hall of Fame.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah. That's gotta happen. I'm the same way. I'll take whatever. I'm just excited that it's like officially announced. So
yeah. Like I said, we had the live via satellite. Now we're gonna get in person minimum.
Right.
So there we go. I'll take it.
Yeah. And that place, it's gonna be the pop of the night.
It will be the pop of the night.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Fortune as well.
And I would put money on that they're gonna open up a decent amount more sections because the demand will be for it because people are gonna come just to see AJ.
Yeah, if they sell
the rest
a lot
of
of these, open them.
Not that the rest of the show isn't good. The show's going to be great. You know, a lot of fun.
But maybe you get the more casual WWE person. That's what your goal is right now. Like you've hooked in your TNA viewers already for the most part. You've gotten some of those NXT viewers already, but now you want to get beyond that more general wrestling fan, maybe even a lapsed wrestling fan that remembers the good days, that maybe hasn't been watching lately. Be like, oh, AJ Styles is going to be there? He's going to be at the UBS?
Yeah.
It sounds like a good time.
I remember back in 2002, there was that young whippersnapper, AJ Styles. He used to jump off of Jiminy Christmas damn near everything.
Those conversations are happening as we speak, J-Bud.
I won't watch NXT from now on.
You won't what?
Let's just clear that out. Read the comment. Hopefully after the show, Alisha will watch NXT. You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and tell me which one fills up faster, okay?
Yeah, like I said, at least they're doing catch-up clips, you know?
Oh, yeah, catch the clips. That's all I need to see. It's nothing personal, guys, but I literally do not have time to watch all this wrestling. TNA is what I like, what I've stuck to for the last 20 some odd years, and it does nothing for me.
There you go.
So there you go.
Yeah, little smiley face. I don't think he was serious.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm tired, so of course I'm going to sound more serious than I am. But like, it's just not for me, guys. Sorry.
No.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Armin here saying, "What it do, TNI fam? Pop of the year, pop of the decade, maybe biggest pop since the Angle announcement, except louder, just based off much larger crowd." And that is because if you look at moments, the Angle announcement, the Angle debut, that is like that's moments. You look at TNA moments, that is one of those moments because that was like the guy that crossed the line that almost didn't seem like it could happen.
Right.
So the return, like I said, like we talked about some of them, like we never thought we'd see Tessa again. Like some of these other things, like I mentioned earlier, maybe we see the Good Brothers. It doesn't seem like anyone thinks will ever show up again, or that's just hopeful. But no, like these things can happen. Yeah. And I'd love to see it. Hey, in some kind of capacity, I'd love to see Kurt Angle make an appearance again.
Yeah. I would
New
almost
main event Mafia that he leads. You know, I'm a big softy for the main event Mafia.
This is true. And as much as I'd love to see that, I don't think we're ever going to get that kind of guest appearance from Kurt Angle. He's okay, but he's not doing well. He's in a lot of pain lately, and he's more miserable than anything lately. Yeah. So just gotta just pray that he stays healthy at this point, because he's in no shape to be doing really anything. Unless he goes for like stem cell and he can really help himself out or something like that down the road.
Oh, you know what? I'll just say it because we got to, because it's Slammiversary. Do we get the conclusion of the JBL storyline?
Oh, jeez. He comes out and he cripples the Nemeth brothers, giving someone else a chance to win. How about that?
There you go. I love it. Now, a bonus baby. I don't know if you were here earlier or anything, but maybe bonus baby just has the same hearing that I do. Did Enzo tease knowing some Good Brothers?
Yeah.
Get everyone riled up.
There we go. Please no. Let's get all the reactions in there. So, but yeah, AJ Styles, great card. We're gonna get some
must watch. It's already pay-per-view of the year, and it hasn't even happened yet.
Right. I think we're gonna get some new champs. We're gonna get some more surprises. Because someone's gonna show up and face Macklin. What's Enzo gonna do there? Something's gonna happen there. It's all over the place. It's just gonna be a great show. Any final thoughts from you two?
Looking forward to the show.
That's right.
There you go.
It's Slammiversary. It's the big one. If you're just tripping on this show right now, maybe because of the AJ news, maybe you haven't been watching TNA or even NXT, which has been promoting Slammiversary a ton, which is awesome. But if this is just getting you and you're seeing some of this, you're digging it, you're like looking interesting, check it out. Give it a shot. Check out Slammiversary. It's going to be like, if you haven't watched the TNA pay-per-views, the monthly specials, they bring it every time.
They do.
So Slammiversary will not disappoint. It's going to have likely the biggest crowd TNA has seen either ever in the United States or in a decade plus. So it's going to be a loud crowd into it. A lot of things happening. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, it's going to be not this. I usually don't talk like this, but there's going to be some good vibes on Sunday. Let me tell you.
It's all about the vibes, J-Ben.
There you go. We're going to be vibing. So, but yeah, that's the show. Thanks for tuning in. And by all means, go give Team TNI UK some love. I think Bison's got a new some new clothing line. He's been piping out there on social media. So yeah, go give that some love and keep an eye out on our socials. They're all in the description, so please go check that out. Go check out, keep an eye on our merch page, because who knows, we might get that Dark State Sucks Eggs shirt sooner than you think. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. Not that we're gonna be able to wear that for the pay-per-view at all, but
how about instead of the infamous AJ shirt from back in the day, it's just a TNI shirt in the same font.
That's funny.
Oh God, with the splooge.
Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it.
I was going to say something more abstract, but
abstract. There we go. Yeah, I don't even.
We'll call it the Jackson Pollock TNI shirt.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So, thanks, Alisha and Bill, for joining me. Thank you all in the chat for joining us live. And on our way out of here, you folks know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of our content hits your screen. We're out of here, folks. And who knows? Might we get a live review on Sunday post Slammiversary. Bill, are you anywhere near the hotel where the show's going to be at, or no?
Well, I'll be coming home after the show.
Oh.
So I'll either check in via remote, or depending on how long it goes, maybe I'll be home.
Okay.
Towards the end, but it would only be towards the end, probably.
We'll see. Okay. All right. But nonetheless, I will try to go live and do some kind of review. Alisha, you're more than welcome to join me. I don't know if you got plans at night or if you're going to be watching it or what, but
I might not be up that late, but we'll see.
Might be a late
okay.
night.
I know it's a Sunday night, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah. But either way, I'll get the.
We'll be doing something.
Yeah.
Well, the TNI show will be here.
Yes, for all the updates come TNA Slammiversary. Good night, folks. We'll see you.
Bye.